Alright, thanks guys for being patient, guys and gals. Um, Obviously I am new to this and I'm still working on my setup, so I think I did do a little bit better job this time with the setup of the camera. So I need to go to the Costco Business Center today. So we are going to see what happens for about 20 minutes, 9.4 miles. Let's go. And this should not be that fast. Oh, it did not do that turn. Good. Okay, so this is in the alley, and this is going to be interesting. We're supposed to take that turn up there, and this is like... Oh yeah, no, didn't make that. Alright, let's just get out of the alleyway first. Okay, now it should... Let's see what it does. So I will say, this car is, at least the software, is very cautious while coming out for turns, but the turns are super fast and jerky. But it does do the turn really well. Aside from that, so as you can see, like, it's slow. It goes fast to close the distance and then makes the turn. But when it's unsure, it's super corrective and super jerky, I would say. But obviously it's beta, so. Right, we got a left turn. We are clear both ways. And did it. Nice. What I will notice is that every time it does make at least left turns, that it turns onto the inside lane. So obviously you saw it turn to the left lane versus the right lane. This is a 2-lane street. So on a 3-lane street, it would still turn to the innermost left lane, which I find kind of odd because I always turn into the middle lane usually. But it does make sense if you think about it, because if it's only turning to the left lane, it doesn't have to deal with essentially crossing over 2 different lanes. And so it did that right turn, it turned into the innermost lane, so it probably will be doing that going forward. And I don't know why it says it's 45 here, the speed limit is 40. So it saw that car creeping, and it slowed down, started to slow down in anticipation that that car may pull out. So I would say that the Beta is actually quite cautious. It's actually probably even more cautious than how I drive, and I drive pretty cautiously. Oh, so that's really cool. You can see the brake lights now on all the cars that it can see. it is pulling a lot of different information from all over the place. That is cool. So it's going to be a pretty straight road for a while before we will have to merge onto the highway. So probably nothing too crazy is going to happen right now, because it's literally just going straight, and then just has to navigate traffic lights, and then if anybody pulls out or anything like that. Give it a little gas there. It's taking a while to... Oh, it wanted to turn for some reason, and I disengaged it. super cautious when people turn off the lane into like a turn lane or turn into a street. Just now it slowed down, but even when we were passing the car in the turn lane, it still almost felt like it was going to want to brake just to make sure. Nope, did not read that right. Maybe I should have let it done it, but it basically was going into the turn lane and then figured out it was doing the wrong thing at the last second. So we're going on the highway, we have a merge coming on, so there is not, like it automatically merges there, so this is the lead up to the merge. No cars in the back of me, back left, so it's going to be an easy merge. Smooth. I like that it moved out of the way of this so that other people merging on can come on instead of just staying in the lane and letting them come in. It's probably safer. At least less things to deal with for sure. straightforward exit. This normally does this no problem on navigating on autopilot, so I would expect what just happened to be the standard. So closing thoughts for the first drive of FSD Beta 10.2 during the day. The 20-minute drive was pretty straightforward. It did have obviously some issues with once before getting onto the road, but seems to be pretty good overall. I do find the turning is good, that it can turn within the lane, but it's just the behavior of it is very odd to me, that it would turn really cautiously, really precise, but then just kind of like almost floor it to get up to speed. But it does make sense, as I was saying before, as to not get rear-ended by a car or anything like that. All in all, there's going to be a lot more testing that I'm going to be doing on this. I drive a lot for work, so I already have almost 30,000 miles on the car, and I do plan to do some road trips probably before the year ends, so there will be a lot more videos that I will try and post to kind of see the progress and different things about the beta. But otherwise, it is pretty much more than what it's even more than what I would expected it to be. It drives quite well for what it is right now.